JA Tours. Today we'll be taking a tour of the Bogue Hill here in Montego Bay, St. James, Jamaica. So we actually travel along the route here in Bogue and stop for a moment to get some assistance, for directions from a taxi man. And we were directed in the right path. So we're just gonna go straight and make a left turn so that we can be on our way to Bogue Hill. As you can see, really beautiful scenery here at the bottom of the hill, and it gets even better when we go up. There are some parts that we went to that the hill was so steep we were worried that if we would actually make it and we couldn't go any further. But yes, people, you know, people can live anywhere. That's how we are here in Jamaica. We live in some remote areas, way up in some hills, or, we just find anywhere to make it home. So, we have actually entered right now into the Bogue Hill section right now. All right, we're just gonna go straight and just drive along the area. Really welcoming scenery here. Well maintained yards, as you can see. Road is actually clean. Yes, a really wonderful community here in Montego Bay. So we're actually driving. I think it was about like 5:30 thereabout in the evening. So the sun was really ripe. You will notice that while we're driving, that the sun might have a huge glare on the camera lens. All right, so just bear with me, peeps. While we just travel along the Bogue Hill section right now. So yes, peeps, you'll definitely see some huge houses, some massive structures up here on the hill. Yes, the community is really peaceful and quiet. I've realized, just driving along, you would just hear, or you wouldn't actually see anybody going and moving about. Only cars. Really peaceful community here in Bogue Hill. Yeah, based on how the area looks, it would actually be somewhere that, you could call home. Really tranquil environment here. Good for persons who retire or persons, want to just come out of the hustle and bustle of the town area. If you don't like the townhouses, this is a really good getaway from the town or the noise of the town. Alright, so we're just trying to figure out where to go. We're gonna take the right turn and just continue up the hill. Yes, peeps, these houses that you might see, there might be houses here like up here for like many years, because this community, somewhat an old community, persons who would have lived here for many years in Montego Bay, the rich and famous, persons who have acquired lands in this area. Alright, so we're gonna go right because didn't want to go up that steep hill. Alright, so yes, peeps, you can see the glare of the sun over there in the distance, while we await the sunset. And we actually get a really good view of the sunset, especially, when we're on the north coast. You can definitely get a good view of the sunset. Or even when you're at the west section, like Negril area, yes, you can definitely get a good view of the sunset here in Jamaica. So we're just gonna go straight, just trying to see what's up ahead, because as we look in the distance, way up, there are houses, scattered along the hillside, really way up. So you might see like one house, a couple distance apart. So uh, it's really amazing though how these persons manage to live way up there in the hills. Really secluded area, but I don't think I'll be that much comfortable being up so high. Even though I like the hills, I want some sort of level land. Um, I want a house that has a huge lawn that I can actually drive and play with kids and stuff like that in the future. But this track that we're on right now, the road is like really bad. So we went for a few distance up and then we just stopped because the road was getting worse. I didn't expect this at this community. All right, but if you look over towards the right, you will see like a little glimpse of the coast, a sea view. But this is where we decided to stop and just turn because the road was really bad, a lot of potholes. So yeah, we just turned around and went back. Alright, so yes, what I've realized is that persons are like locked inside their houses. You'll just go through, you would only see like workmen, gardeners, persons who deal with, the yards here in the community to keep them clean and beautiful. They're the only ones that you'll see up and about at work or just looking for a taxi to get home. If you live in this area, the best thing to do would be, you have to own a vehicle because I can't imagine if it's like really late and you try to come down here to get a drive. It will be like really hard because I don't think that they have like a 24 hours taxi service. I think the taxi service close off a certain time, like late, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. thereabouts. So to live in this area, you have to own your own vehicle so that you can have quick movements to and from the area. All right, people. So yes, just taking you through the community here of Bogue Hill. So there you can see persons there painting that beautiful wall, retaining wall. Yeah, so while driving, you would definitely see, towards the left, you can have a glimpse of the sea, a sea view area. Yeah, so we're up way up on the hill, even though you could go up higher. But yes, peeps, we just keep it at this distance right now, this height. Alright, so we were actually deciding if we were gonna go down to the left, down the hill, but we just decided to go straight and continue along. We're just trying to find a way that we can go out. Oh yes, here is the steep hill. So you can go right and go even further up to see even larger houses. But it was getting late, so we decided to just go down the hill. We had to drive really slowly because this hill was really really steep. Yes, peeps, we had to take our time going down. There is even a little gutter here. We had to just navigate this section really carefully. Imagine if you're in a rush and you're trying to get off this hill. Um, you would wreck your vehicle. The bumper would be smashed. You have to go down this hill as slowly as possible. Okay, so we just took the left turn here, going back the way that we came. So now you can see the view from this section. When we're coming back, you can see some houses along each side, really outfitted with fruit trees. A very fruitful area of the community here of Bogue Hill. Yes, peeps. So you can see the glare from the sun here, really strong as we're going down the hill to get back to the main road. Yes, but a really clean area, and as you can see it, each house, they have their own. Well, some of them might have garbage receptacle, or they might have bins and so on. But the garbage, they are collected, and it's serviced by the garbage trucks in the area. So yes, peeps, as you can see, if you look up top of the hills, at the left you would see like even more houses scattered there along the hillside. So they're even larger, but to get there, yeah, it's really really steep. So these persons living on top of the hills, it's like they're at the top of Montego Bay, looking down, and there should be like, well, that should be like really amazing sight to behold, viewing Montego Bay from the top. Yes, peeps, it would be like a really breathtaking view of the whole city. And you can actually see the quays there in Bogue, along with the sewage plant, and just looking across to the horizon. So yes, a really nice quick tour of the area here, Bogue Hill, Montego Bay, St. James. All right, it's definitely open to the public, so you can stop on by, view the area. All right, but thank you for stopping by, people. Yeah, hope to see you on the next video. All right, thank you for stopping by. Love the support. Remember to like, share, subscribe to my channel, Brown Boss JA Tours. All right, Brown Boss here, signing out. Peace.